friends. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're all having a great day. It is that time of month when I share my trash with you. I don't really have a ton of it, but I have some. So I'm going to share it with you. And you are probably going to see many of the usual suspects for me. All right, so let's start out with a hand wash. I bought these at Marshall's actually, but I think I've seen this line in stores. It is the EO Essentials Invigorating Hand Soap made with botanical extracts and pure essentials. And this was the lavender, tea tree, and peppermint. I really liked this. I'm going to go back to Marshall's and see if I can find this brand. It was really, really nice. It didn't dry my hands out, and it didn't leave behind a film, and it wasn't overpowering in scent. It was really, really nice, and I bought quite a few of them. And I think the rest are back in New York, and I had a few here. So I am definitely going to try and find these at Marshall's, because at Marshall's, oh, the price is worn off, but I think they were like $4.99 or $3.99, something like that. And it really was a nice hand soap. And next is a shaving cream, and I don't really care what shaving cream I use anymore. This one is from Aveeno. I did like that it's in a rust-proof package. Because I do notice that when these sit in the shower for a while, they do get a little rusty, and sometimes they will leave a little bit of damage on the counter that they're sitting on. I can usually get it off, but I still don't like it. And this one's supposed to help prevent razor burns. It didn't. Soothes dry, sensitive skin, and it had no added fragrance. But it's from Aveeno. Bought it at Target. No biggie. I just grab whatever. I do like the Skin to Mint. I like that one as well. I do like some of the natural ones, but the ones that I like are hard to find now, so I could probably find them on Amazon. I'm sure I could. I did finish up a shampoo and conditioner. You all know I've been using this shampoo for years, and I will continue to use it, and Lou loves it as well. It is the Color Proof Super Rich Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. I just really, really like this. I alternate my shampoos, but this is a staple in our shower. The shampoo and the conditioner. I have the smaller bottles down here in Florida, but because we are here for a long time now, I definitely will be buying the large jugs that I buy back in New York. It's just really nice. It does last a long time. It is pricier. But I will tell you, it is so concentrated and so little is used that if you are somebody that washes your hair only a couple times a week, this will probably last you a year, honestly. It's that good and that concentrated. So I really do love them. You've seen those in so many of my empties. Another thing I finished up, which I am going to buy the large bottle down here, is the professional grade makeup brush cleaner Cinema Secrets. I love this because I am the type of person that likes to clean my brush and have it dry and use it right away. And sometimes I'll do 2 or 3 videos in a row and I need my brushes to be clean. Not that I have a shortage of brushes or anything like that, but I just love this. It does have a pretty potent scent, but it dissipates off the brushes, so it doesn't really bother me at all. Now, I ordered this off of Amazon, but I believe it's also available online at Sephora. I will list and link everything below for you. I also finished up a very small of my Moroccan oil. I have so many of this, I just decided I'd start using them up. I put this on my hair every single night. From the ponytail down, I put oil on my hair. I don't really do it on the roots that much because my roots are pretty healthy. And my hair is very dark right now because I just dyed it yesterday. And when I dye my hair, it's always a little darker. It will fade off. But I also have not had highlights in a very, very long time. So my pony is blonde, but my hair is pretty dark right now. But that will change soon. Anyway, I love the Moroccan oil. I've been using it forever. I use it as I put it on my hair when I blow dry. I put it on my hair after I style it. But I really saturate my strands at night before I go to bed. I use a silk pillowcase. It does not damage my silk pillowcase, but keep in mind that I have very dry hair, so it really sucks it all in. But I love it. And you can use any hair oil you like to do a pre-treatment before washing. And that's pretty much what I do, but I leave it on overnight. Finished up my toothpaste, and I use the Hello brand, and this one is the Naturally Whitening Fluoride Toothpaste, farm-grown mint. I love this flavor the most, but I love this toothpaste because I have very sensitive teeth, and it does not bother. And it does help with whitening because people always ask me, what do you use to whiten your teeth? And I don't use anything to whiten my teeth. But I don't drink coffee and I don't drink tea. I don't drink a lot of the things that stain your teeth. So maybe that's why I have whiter teeth. I don't know. This will be no surprise. I finished up a Bay Harbor Beauty Jojoba Bead Honey Foaming Scrub Eucalyptus Mint. I can honestly say that I am madly in love with this product. It brings me joy to use it. It truly does. And this is available on Etsy, and a subscriber of mine, you all know this, you've been watching me, you know, because so many of you purchase this, but a subscriber of mine created this. So I love supporting her, but I mainly support her because it's so gosh darn good. I love the smell. I love the way it lathers. I love everything about it. And it's not harsh. Okay, I finished up from Primal Kitchen. This is the Hair, Skin, and Nail Support Collagen Fuel Vanilla Coconut Collagen Peptide Drink Mix. This is keto and paleo friendly. No dairy, whey, or soy. Excuse me. It has 10 grams of type 1 and 3 collagen, and it is sugar-free as well as gluten-free. Now, I basically use this because I like the flavor. And, you know, it gives me some protein, and it's low in calories. It's only 70 calories per scoop, and it has no added sugar. That's what's appealing to me as well. But I like the flavor of it. I will say that there was a time when I would take collagen supplements and products, and I really saw a difference in my nails, but they cannot keep up with menopause. My nails, if you watch me in my videos, you'll see my nails look great sometimes. And right now I'm just going through a really rough time with them, and they're peeling and they're just terrible. So like my feet, because I found the cure for my feet, I'm looking for the cure for my fingernails. So if you have one, please share it, because I think ugly fingernails just look terrible. And I can't polish them because they're peeling, and then that part of the nail peels off and the nail polish just peels with it. So it just really, I haven't found the solution yet. So help me out, y'all. Help me out. Okay, so I found this at Costco. I love it. I love it. I go over there and buy 2-3 of them at a time because I'm thinking, well, they might sell out. I got to have some of this. I put this in my smoothie, and I also put it in the homemade chocolates that I make. And it is so good. It has cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, flaxseed, chia seeds, hazelnut, pumpkin, and Celtic sea salt. It's vegan, it's paleo, it's gluten-free. It has 6 grams of protein. It only has 1 gram of sugar, but it's no added sugar, and it's just really a fabulous tasting nut butter, and it's called Nuts So. And I just love this, and we go through tons of this because I put a big heaping spoonful of it in my homemade chocolates, and I also put it in every single smoothie that I am consuming. I love this stuff. So Costco, please don't stop selling it. I like it better than almond butter. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I also finished up my black raspberry powder, and I've been using this for years, and you know, I'll tell you why I use it. Many of you already know because I read an article about black raspberry powder and Barrett's esophagus. You know, I have reflux. Reflux can lead to that, so it's a prevention measure for me, but I have fallen in love with the flavor that it adds to my smoothies, my yogurt, anything that I might be eating. This stuff is just fabulous. It's not cheap, but you need just a small amount every day. I just ordered 2 more of them. I will always have black raspberry powder, and I've also been ordering the freeze-dried whole blackberries and throwing them in my homemade chocolates, just crunching them up a little bit and then adding them. So nice. But I love this. Many of you have tried it, and you love it as well. Okay, so some eye masks that I finished. I decided, why don't you save these things that you're finishing up and show them when you're trash. This is a Dr. Jart. This was the water replenishment mask. I love all Dr. Jart masks, so I loved it. The Wander eye mask, I absolutely love them. I use an eye mask every single morning. The Institut Esthederm eye mask. This one here you can use if you buy a bunch of them. You're supposed to use one every day and then wean yourself off them, and they're supposed to really, really help the eye, but I don't use them that way. I just, one morning I use this, the next morning I use the Wander. It doesn't matter, I just use them all. I did have some of these left over, the Absolue from Lancome. I use this time. This is a Martinni intense wrinkle eye mask that I use, and these you put in warm water before you apply, and then you put them on. And I'm really working on my under eye area, as I've said, because I'm just noticing so many wrinkles. I also finished up some Revita Brow. Now, these do work, but not in the way many of us wish they would work. Now, I have very thin eyebrows. I draw them on, but this does work in regard to growth because my eyebrows do grow, but they just grow out of control. But I never get any new eyebrows, and that's what I would like, and I'm sure many of you would like more eyebrow because we tweezed them out and now we don't have any eyebrows. But the Revita Lash works really well. But the brow, it just made them grow longer. It did not give me more eyebrows. But the lash one, I think the Revita Lash is the absolute best of all of them for me. All right, so I also finished up the Liba. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the full one. I have an empty one upstairs on the girls' crates. So I spray the Liba 3 in my dog's mouth every morning, and it helps to remove tartar and plaque buildup from their teeth because, you know, dogs usually need to have their teeth cleaned. And in the 10 years that we had Bindi, I used this every single day of her life, and not once did she ever have to have her teeth cleaned because I don't want to have to put them under if I don't have to. Now, with the Doodles, because they have poodle in them, we may have to have their teeth cleaned, but I still think this helps to keep some of the plaque build up off, which helps with decay or any kind of infections they could get from any kind of gum disease. So I do use the Liba 3. I just a spritz every morning in their mouths, and they can't eat or drink for a half an hour, and I love it. All right, so another thing, I finished up a book. I finished up many books, but I give them away or I lend them out, but I wanted to talk about this one before I give it to the library or lend it out to somebody. John Grisham for me is hit or miss. I read some of his books and I'm just like, oh, I can hardly get through this. And some of his books I have put down because they just bore me to tears. But this book was so good and I didn't want it to end. It is really a great, great book. It's called The Guardians, and it's about this small group that they try to get people off of death row or out of jail that are innocent. And they work really hard on a very small budget. They work for almost nothing. And they just work to prove the innocent of someone who has been charged for something they did not do. So it was such a good book. And then when I got to the end, I always like to read the author's note. And it turns out that this book is based on a true story. And it was a case in Oklahoma that he just stumbled upon. And so he did some research, and then he ended up writing a book based on that story. It's such a good read. It's a fast read. I did not want the book to end. I wanted more of it. I really did. So a great, great read from John Grisham. And I have one fail this month. That I just couldn't even finish. And there's so many reasons why I just did not like this product. And maybe it's because I'm in Florida now with the humidity and heat, but our home is air conditioned. So it's not like we're living in, we need fans all day long on us or anything like that. Our house is nice and cool. But the Sunday Riley Blue Moon Tranquility Cleansing Balm. This is awful. I did not like anything about it. I didn't like the feel of it. I can't get the top off because it's so greasy. But I did not like this. I did not finish it up. It actually broke my skin out. I found nothing pleasant about this product, and it is sloppy and messy. I don't know if you can see. It's blue in color, but it drips all over everything, so I had to keep it in a container. My hands are all greasy and oily from it. I just did not like it. So if you're like me and don't like messy things, don't get it. But it didn't feel good on the skin. It didn't leave my skin feeling good after I used it. It broke the makeup down okay, but I ended up with a little bit of breakout after using it. So that was my fail this month. Everything else was a love, love, love. What did you finish up in your trash this month? You know I love when you share with me because you introduce me to new products as I do you. So always share in the comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as an ageless beauty. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And right next to it is a bell. That will notify you of every single video that I am putting out. Until the next time, my friends, you go out in the world and be happy, healthy, beautiful. And most of all, my friends, be lovable. I love you all. Bisous.